What's up, guys? It's WW Asylum 16 here, coming at you guys with my Suicide Squad review. That's right, it's time for another movie review. I normally don't do these. I just do them whenever I feel like it. Because, yeah. Okay, so I saw Suicide Squad just 2 days ago. And before I went to see the movie, I was looking at the reviews of it. And for some odd reasons, a lot of people were saying that it was terrible. Like, it just came out with bad reviews, and I just didn't understand why. But when I saw the entire movie, and I walked out of the theater, I was like, these people are out of their damn mind. That was like one of the best movies ever. So the whole plot of this movie was to have, I don't know how many people it was like 5 or 6 villains, main villains. It was, I don't remember all of them, but I will name some of them. Harley Quinn, Killer Croc, Captain Boomerang, whoever the hell that is, Deadshot, and some other people. Diablo and, I don't know, someone else. Oh, and Katana. So you have like about 5 or 6 main villains, and the whole plot of this movie is to team them up together so they could save the world. However, they did not want to do that at first because, of course, they are bad guys. And bad guys don't ever save the world. They don't ever help people. But they are required to do so because what's this guy's name? Captain Flag, I think. Was it his wife? I don't know if they were married or not, but I'm just gonna say his wife. I forgot her name in the movie, but her villain name was the Enchantress or something. Yeah, in the Enchantress. So it all basically started when his wife got possessed by this demon-like spirit named the Enchantress, and that her soul was trapped inside the Enchantress body, or the Enchantress. Let me rephrase that. The Enchantress body was trapped inside of her body, the soul. So now she has this demon possessing her, like at all times, and her husband didn't even know about it, until until they showed a scene in the movie where they're in bed together. He wakes up, and then he turns around, and then she's like acting weird, and then that's when he sees that she transforms into this Enchantress spirit thing. Then he freaks out. He's wondering what the hell is going on. Yeah, it just gets really crazy. So he's trying to get his wife back, but in order to do so, he needs help. He needs backup. So he gets all 5 of these villains that I just named, and he wants them to team up together to somehow save the world and get his wife back. And like I said, at first they did not want to do this because, of course, they were bad guys, and that's just not their thing. If they were good guys, then yeah, it would be their thing. So at first they're not used to doing this. They had no interest in this. But the black lady, I don't know her name in the movie, but the black lady informed the Captain Flag and to all the villains that if you don't help this man out, if you don't follow his instructions, you will all die. She has some sort of thing on her phone where it shows like all the villains' faces on it, and I guess if you just tap on it, and then you like tap something else, it somehow just kills them. So she has the ability to kill anybody that she wants, whenever she wants, only if they are not following orders by Captain Flag. And they thought it was all BS at first, but first off, someone got killed because I guess they were just goofing around. They didn't want to do anything. They didn't want anything to do with this. So they got killed, and now everybody knows that this is a threat. So they have to team up together to save his wife, Captain Flagg's wife. Okay. Now I'm going to start off with the characters. So, some of these characters that they play, I've never even heard of. Like, well, sort of. Well, I kind of heard of some of them. Of course I know Harley Quinn, and of course I know Killer Croc. I've never heard of Diablo. I've never heard of Captain Boomerang. And then, then of course we have the Joker. We all know the Joker. And, yeah. So, pretty much, I knew some of the characters, and then some of them I didn't. But then, the actors, I had no idea who these people were. But, I was impressed. And I'm going to start off with Deadshot. So, Deadshot, he was played by Will Smith. And, I was very, very impressed with Will Smith's role in this movie. I did not expect him to play such a good bad guy, but he was amazing. The whole role of his character is that he doesn't miss a single shot. He can just shoot anything he wants without missing. That's the whole role of his character. That's why they call him Deadshot. And he was just an incredible character in this movie. He was a legit badass in this movie, and I really, really enjoyed his role. He was just the complete badass, and I never expected that out of Will Smith. That was crazy. So that was pretty cool to see. I was really impressed with his role. He shaved his head, and he got into the tremendous shape just for this movie. That was a huge shocker. I did not expect that. So kudos to Will Smith for that. That was awesome. The next character I want to talk about is Harley Quinn. She was played by, I think her name is Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie or something like that. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but she ended up playing Harley Quinn in this movie, and she was, I gotta say, she was probably one of the best Harley Quinns ever. The fact that she, the whole point of Harley Quinn is that she's Joker's girlfriend, and she's like the crazy one. She's the opposite of the Joker. She's the woman of the Joker. She's the woman Joker, and she's dating Joker. So that's the whole point of her. She's a lunatic basically. So she ended up playing a good role as well. I was really impressed with her characters and the person that played as her. So she ended up playing a really good Harley Quinn. I really liked that, and I wouldn't say that she got annoying a little bit. Maybe she did. Maybe just a little bit. But other than that, I really enjoyed her role. I don't know. Some people were saying that she played an awesome Harley Quinn, but like there was like certain parts in the movie where she got really, really annoying. Like, for example, when she says, "Oh, it's something that bad guys do," like, "Oh, it's what all bad guys do." Something, yeah. Apparently, when she said that, it kind of ticked off a few people, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. But other than that, she was an awesome Harley Quinn, and I think she could definitely continue to play as her throughout the next movies or so. So we had Deadshot, we have Harley Quinn, and I want to talk about the Joker. This was another Joker. This was very, very strange Joker, because I've never seen him dress like this before. It really was weird to me, and I don't know. For some odd reason, this guy that played the Joker, Jared Leto, I think his name is. For some odd reason, I felt like when he was playing the Joker in this movie, I kind of saw a little bit of Jim Carrey in him. I don't know why. It just some part of this movie, it sort of reminded me of the Mask from The Mask. It just sort of reminded me of Jim Carrey's character of The Mask from the movie The Mask. I just don't know why. he was just acting like all crazy and stuff, and I don't know. It's really weird, but he wasn't an amazing Joker. I did like his role, and he was sort of that crazy Joker. Like, if you think Joker is crazy, if you thought he was crazy before, watch this movie and look at his character now. He's even more crazier than ever, and he's dressing like I would say he's dressing like a pimp, but he's got like all these rings on and stuff. He's dressing really weird, you know, but yeah, it's just it was a little weird to see him like this in the movie, but I really did like it. I did like it. So yeah, his character was nice too. Let's see, who do I want to talk about next? Deadshot, Harley Quinn, Joker. Okay, El Diablo. I'll admit, at first I didn't know who this guy was, but now I know who he is. And at first I didn't really like him, but at the end of the movie, he showed that he's got to be the most powerful character in the whole Suicide Squad, and here's why. So the whole role of his character is he has fire. He's kind of like the Human Torch from Fantastic Four. He shoots fires out of his hands, and he just basically just lights everything on fire. That's his whole role, the character. He's got all these crazy tattoos, literally all over his face, all over his body, all over his hands, his fingers. Yeah, it's crazy. He's like a really, really tattooed guy, basically. And he's like the Human Torch of the Fantastic Four in this movie. So, I didn't like him at first, but then when they got into the final boss, he showed that he was the most dominant character in the Suicide Squad. Just because he started shooting the fire out of his hands, and then when he fought the Enchantress' brother in the movie, he turned into like this demon-like spirit made out of fire, and then they were just going back and forth at it, and that was so cool. That was really cool to see. I did not expect that out of El Diablo, but it was so cool to see that. So he was really, really impressive. His character was amazing. Now, when they defeated the brother, I don't know. Some people were saying that he died, but I don't see that happening. I just don't see that happening. You know for a fact there's going to be a sequel to this. They're not just going to make one amazing movie where have all these villains team up together, they save the world, and then you're just going to end it like that. No. You know for a fact there's going to be a sequel, and I'll tell you why at the end of the video. But let me continue on with the characters. So, yeah, El Diablo was amazing. Probably one of the best damn characters in the movie, and probably the best damn character in the Suicide Squad. Kitana. Okay, first, her name was Kitana, so what did that remind you of? Mortal Kombat, duh. And she literally did the exact same thing that Kitana did in Mortal Kombat, basically. You know, she had a sword, she was dressed up like her, in a way. She kind of had the same attitude as her, but, I don't know. I don't know why she was named Kitana, but it was kind of cool because she did remind me of Kitana in the movie from Mortal Kombat, so it was kind of cool to see that. I felt like she wasn't really in much of the movie. Like, she was okay. She was part of the Suicide Squad, but I don't know. To me, I just felt like she was just introduced in there just to be there. Like, she didn't play a big role in the movie as her character. You know, she did have a few fight scenes, of course, when they all fought what the hell is that thing called? I don't even know what that was. It was just like a slimy monster or something. I don't know. It had no face. It was all green. It was the size of them. They all fought. All the characters in Suicide Squad fought those green slimy like monsters. Yeah, and that's when they all had the fight scenes and stuff. So yeah, I feel like I said, I feel like she was only in there just to be in there just for a little bit, because they didn't really show her much in the movie. Just her main role, I guess, in the movie was to just do the fight scenes, I guess. So yeah. So she was all right. She could have been a little better, but other than that, I think she was all right. Now one thing that I saw that was different about her was that she had a dead brother, and I guess the dead brother's soul was trapped inside of her sword for some. I don't know. Captain Flag was talking to Deadshot about it, and he was saying that her brother is dead, and somehow his soul got trapped inside of her sword. So that's why she was talking to her sword in like her culture language. So it was kind of weird, but hey, I mean, if you're trying to talk to your dead brother, then go for it. So yeah, she was an alright character. She could have been a little better. But moving on. So talked about Harley Quinn, Joker, Deadshot, El Diablo, Katana. Captain Boomerang, I think, is the only guy left. And I didn't really understand what the role of his character was, like every other character in the movie. But he was all right. He kind of reminded me of Sheamus. I don't know why. He just did. He had that Irish accent. I couldn't tell if he was Irish or not, but he had that Irish accent. Or maybe it was Scotland or something. I don't know. But he kind of reminded me of Sheamus. I guess his whole role of the character was just to throw boomerangs at the people or whatever. I don't know. But I think he was all right. Just like Katana, he could have been a little bit better, but decent. The best character by far was Diablo. Second best, Deadshot. Third best, Harley Quinn. Those are my top three right there. So there you go. Those are all the characters. Now I want to talk about the cameo. Batman was shown in the trailer when this movie first came out. He was shown in the trailer, and he ended up coming in the movie right in the beginning, where it was a scene between Will Smith, aka Deadshot, his daughter, and Batman himself. So they were gonna have a fight scene or something, and Deadshot was with his daughter, and his daughter knew that he kills people, and his daughter doesn't want him to be like that. He's like, "Daddy, I know you kill people," and he's trying his best to, I wouldn't say lie to her, but he really didn't want to tell her the truth. So he got into it with Batman, and then he pointed the gun at Batman, and then that's when his daughter got involved, and she was like, "Daddy, no, please don't do this. You don't have to do this. Don't stop, Daddy." And then when he listened to his daughter, he put the gun down, and then Batman ran, I guess. But then it showed later in the movie that he shot Batman. So yeah, but Batman's little cameo, that was kind of cool. Because here's the thing I need to understand. Whenever somebody plays a cameo in a movie or a TV show, the whole point of the cameo is for them to be in just a certain part of the movie or the TV show. Some people are so stupid to realize this. I'm sorry for saying this, but some people are so stupid to realize this. They think that the person that plays the cameo in the movie or TV show, they think they're going to be in there the entire time. No, the whole point. Look up the definition of cameo. You will see. All it means is just a guest appearance. That's really all it is. It's just a little main part in the movie or TV show. It doesn't matter. but that's really all it is. They show up for like maybe 5 minutes or so. Like, that's what Batman did. He showed up at the beginning of the movie, and then he showed up at the end of the movie after the credits. So that was kind of cool to see Batman in there as well. Of course, with the Joker. And this movie was just based off of all DC characters, so that was cool. Yeah, so you guys have to understand this. Whenever somebody plays a cameo, they don't show up the entire time. They only show up for certain parts. And they only show up for like a really, really short amount of time. That's the whole part. That's the whole main part of their cameo role. You know? So if you don't understand why Batman wasn't in the entire movie, now you know. And now you know that cameos don't play in the entire movie or show, whatever. Now, I really like the fight scenes in this. It was really cool to see. Especially when Harley Quinn was up in the elevator and she was just beating the hell out of those slime things with her damn baseball bat. That was kind of cool. So yeah, the fight scenes were good. They were good. Especially the ending. When they fought the Enchantress, or when they first got rid of her brother, and then they got rid of her. Yeah, so that was cool. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I mean, Deadshot was ordered to kill Harley Quinn because I guess Harley Quinn ran off a Joker, and then Harley Quinn thought that Joker died when they crashed in a helicopter or something. She thought the Joker died, and then she went on her own. She started crying. She took off her necklace or whatever the hell that was around her neck, and she threw it. And then when all the characters came back, she acted like she was all fine and stuff. And then yeah, it was kind of cool that she hid away her pain, so that the people didn't see it. The only person that saw it was Deadshot, though. He was the only person that saw it. He didn't want to reveal it to anybody, but he saw it himself. And I think Harley Quinn knew that as well. So after she ran off, the Black Lady ordered Deadshot to kill her as she was hanging from the helicopter upside down. And that's when Deadshot missed his first shot ever. Because I think he didn't want to kill her, but he was ordered to kill her. So I think he shot and missed on purpose. That's just what I think. That's personally what I think. I think when he shot the bullet, I think he purposely missed. There's no way that he would have missed that. If he really wanted to kill her, then yeah, he seriously wouldn't have missed. But I think that he liked her so much in the movie that he didn't want to kill her. So he did it on purpose. He missed on purpose. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much what I have to say about Suicide Squad. I really enjoyed the entire movie itself. It was awesome. I've never heard of a plot like that. Whoever came up with the idea to have all 5 or 6 or 7, I don't care how many characters there were, to have all these villains together into a group. They form a group, they team up, and somehow they become good guys. They turn face. First they're heels, of course. Then they turn face at the end of the movie, and then they get along afterwards. That's awesome. Who would ever think of that for a superhero movie? Or not a superhero movie, but a DC movie or something. Yeah, it's kind of basically a superhero movie, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, I really enjoyed it nonetheless. I still don't understand when people put bad reviews on it, yet when you went to go see the movie, if you did, you can tell that it was a lot better than what the people said about the damn reviews. Because I could really give a damn what the reviews say. I'm still gonna go see the movie to show, just not to show, but just to see if they are right or if they are wrong. And they were clearly wrong because I really enjoyed it. And let me mention the credit scene. After the credits, they showed a scene with Batman and the Black Lady. I'm just gonna say Black Lady because I don't know her name in the movie, but they showed a scene with Batman and the Black Lady. It wasn't Batman, it was Bruce Wayne. and I guess I'm not gonna really explain it, but I guess that since they showed Batman after the credits, this could possibly mean there's gonna be a sequel in like probably next year or so. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the sequel of Suicide Squad. Really, really unique idea for this whole plot. I really like how you have these guys just team up and they save the world, and then they're all friends basically. So that was really cool to see. So I don't know about you guys, but I really enjoyed the movie, and my dad did as well. He saw it with me, and we were both impressed by the movie because at first we thought it was gonna be okay. At first we all thought that it was just gonna be okay. This is gonna be good, but as soon as we walked out of the theater, we were like, okay, I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't know it was gonna be that good. It was really good, so I really enjoyed it, and he did too. So let me know what you guys thought about Suicide Squad. If you've seen it, if you haven't seen it, then why are you watching this video? Go watch it, and then come watch the video, cause this video is all about the review and the spoilers. Okay, that's what the whole point of this video is for. It's a review and it's spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, then why are you watching this video? Go watch the movie, and then come watch the video. That's the whole point, guys. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm going to get out of here. Gee, I can't even talk. I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm gonna make my Raw review coming up in a few minutes. So stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys later with another video. This is WWE Asylum 16 out.